presents ScentBlocker Most Wanted. Brought to you by Bossy Oak. It's not a passion, it's an obsession. ScentBlocker, close enough to kill. Browning, the best there is. Ford and your quality Ford dealers. Tree Spider Safety System. Light, easy, fast, safe.
You ever have one of those days when nothing goes right? You know, you wake up late, spill coffee on your dog, hit a tree on the way to work, and then get chewed out for flirting with the security guard? No? Maybe it's just me. Well, this past May, Bob thought he was having one of those days all week long. Bob got an invitation from our old friends at Mossy Oak to do some black bear hunting way up in Alberta with North Alberta Outfitters. Sure, everything seemed to be going fine until they got their licenses.
Thanks for calling Armstrong. This is Miriam. How can I help you today?
Yes, ma'am. I locked my keys in a vehicle.
Well, we've been locked out of our truck. We've had flat tires, but at this point, we're gonna have a good day.
Well, there you go, Bob. Way to keep a positive attitude. Now, Bob's hunted bears over bait before, but never like this.
Is it a log pile, a drum? I'll move my...
There you go, folks. That's a rotten beaver.
Putting out beaver that we seen early for bait. And they claim that this bear is a beaver thief. He's taken 3 beavers in 4 days.
And Bob's done this before also, but he's never had this much help.
That old beaver's hanging 25 yards. Hey, this week, ScentBlocker Most Wanted, we're chasing big black bears in Alberta with the folks at North Alberta Outfitters. And the great thing about this spring hunt, not only can you kill 1 black bear, you can kill 2. And the odds are probably 20%. We're going to get an opportunity to shoot a color phase bear. They're still black bears, but we got blonde bears, we got chocolate bears, we got brown bears, and we got black bears. On this particular bear bait, 10 days ago we started putting out cutty back cameras, and since then we have got 1 black bear that has literally wore them out trying to keep beaver carcasses in here as bait. In the last 4 days, they call him the camp robber. He has taken 3 of these huge beavers, and they are some stinking son of a gun. But you know what? We've got about 7 hours. We're going to sit back. We're going to wait for this guy. Hopefully he gets in here before 10:30, 11 o'clock when the sun goes down.
There's lots more to see from the Most Wanted crew at facebook.com/ScentBlocker Most Wanted.
This segment of ScentBlocker Most Wanted is brought to you by Matthews Solo Cam. Catch us if you can. Rage, the revolutionary rear deploying broadhead.
Welcome back to ScentBlocker Most Wanted. This week, Bob's hunting black bear with North Alberta Outfitters. After a few hang-ups getting to the blind, Bob is settled in for his first long evening hunt.
Well, 3 hours has gone by, and our bear, well, he's not showed up. We've still got almost 4 hours before the sun goes down completely, and we're going to lose filming light. You know, we've got this logging road that comes in and out of here, but when I first got here, I looked, and right in behind where that beaver carcass is, it looks like there's a rutted trail that goes just strictly into the woods. And, you know, one thing especially about a more mature bear, he's probably going to try to stay in the deepest, darkest woods rather than just get up and walking up and down these trails. But on the other side, you know, he's probably looking for some sun. He's had a long winter. I'm certain this warm weather today, he's eating that up big time. The sun's starting to get down a little bit where it's not so much right in our face, and we'll be in the shadows here probably within the next hour. So, you know, one thing with bear hunting that you have to consider, you have to have lots of patience. And I've said for years, patience kills. You know, if a guy can get out here and be comfortable and spend the time, that's what it takes to go, whether it's a big whitetail or a big bear.
While Bob's hunting in Alberta, Larry's down here in Illinois taking care of the farm.
I'm back in Illinois at Hopewell View Farms maintaining some imperial whitetail clover plots. Now most clover plots done correctly will be lush and green with hardly any weeds or grasses in them. They'll shade them out, they'll take over. But you still must mow them a couple times a year. When they reach maturity, they get more stemmy, they lose some of their protein content, their tenderness. The deer love them way more when you got them down short than big and tall and mature. So rule of thumb, if they get up and start getting their white buds on them, they're blooming out, it's time to mow. But this is another important thing. When you go to mow them, don't mow them down to the ground like your front yard. Stop at about 6 inches tall, clip them off, and the next day you'll see the deer will be in there thicker than ever before. They like it, young and tender. You know, when it comes to any products out there on the market, there's top-notch and there's imposters. One thing about the Whitetail Institute of North America, they started the food plot craze over 25 years ago, and all they do is deer nutrition. And you have a team behind you. There's somebody only a phone call away to help you with anything to do with planting Whitetail Institute products. No matter what it is, they've got all the answers for you and they'll walk you through it.
The first bear of the night comes in just after sunset. This looks like a good bear. But he melts back into the bush. Not long after, he's back. This must be the beaver thief. But with camera light fading quickly, Bob decides to save his shot for another day.